Imagine a person having an idea and thinking that they could invent it, but they just don't have the confidence. They don't have the skills. That would be the death of a dream.
The one thing we've forgotten is how things work. That's the one thing that when I was a kid is discovering how things worked, and the lesser complex technology or the less complex technology made it easier to figure out how those things worked. I think the maker movement is bringing that back.
Think about the last time you made something. You took it from raw ingredients to an actual product. How did that make you feel? Did you feel like you could do absolutely anything? I see that look on my daughter's face, and I'm reminded that I want her to have the best education possible. I want her to be in an environment where she can flourish and that there aren't any limitations to her creativity.
The maker movement, when it started in 2006, was very focused on hobbies and crafts. Now you're seeing inventions that are pretty technically rigorous and complicated, impressive.
I think that it's very important just to get their brain juices going about why does this happen in everyday life. There's a reason behind it. And I think it starts from when they're really, really little.
Making the tools available to them easily accessible, even if it's buying them a box of parts and sitting them in front of it and not having a fear that a kid's going to swallow a part or cut themselves on it. In this day and age, there's such a fear of kids injuring themselves that they're not given the opportunity to play with these things and learn how to do these things. I think making the technology, the tools, and the other things available to them are going to make a big difference.
Inspired by the maker movement, that's how KidStarter was born. Parents are always looking for engaging ways to enrich their children's education. We know that kids love to use their imagination to create things from scratch. We also know that there's a huge community of makers with innovative projects that could easily serve as class material. KidStarter links these pieces together to create a sandbox where kids can learn the fundamentals of science, technology, engineering, and math, all while having fun. Our mission is to bring the very best projects from the growing maker movement to parents and their kids through interactive, organized, and engaging curriculum.
Get a student into an area where they don't even realize they're learning because they're taking something apart and they're putting something together, and now they're encouraged by a teacher, a mentor, a parent to make mistakes. It doesn't matter. Go out there and explore and invent.
I think it goes a long way because they're working with their hands and they're seeing how things are created.
That's what they live for. The technology, obviously they haven't left their phones or computers alone. The sciences and the robotics and everything else that just comes along with these types of programs are amazing. It just really, it changed them.
We know that parents across the world will love the opportunity to have KidStarter available to their child. And we want to make that experience available to as many kids as possible with the best courses in the most affordable way. Our dream is to bring the maker movement to children through 3 key components. We need a platform to crowdsource the best course material. We need to expand our reach and offer digital classes. Creating an open source platform for makers to submit their best designs allows us to find the most innovative courses. We'll be their partner to manufacture and distribute their ideas. We also need your help to create a robust training program and establish local partnerships. Your funding will enable us to provide the tools and the resources to bring KidStarter to a local school, a local community center, and other organizations that are close to you. Our last component is to create an interactive app that will provide online classes so that students can make and learn right from their home. Your funding will help accelerate the development and the usability of our tablet and computer-based courses. The combination of having local classes with effective content is really what makes KidStarter so unique. I'm confident that with your partnership, we will create a big ripple effect across the education community. Please consider supporting the maker movement and help fund KidStarter. For as little as $40, you can send a child to a KidStarter class and you can radically change the way they feel about STEM. Your contributions will open up limitless possibilities.